But we have ScreaM here, so please ask him questions. And I think we already have one in. That's interesting. That's actually a really good question. So let's bring that one up.
If you could join any team, who would you join and who would you replace?
If you could join any team, who would you join and who would you replace? Oh my god, that question. NBX0413, okay. So I think I want to join the French team. Plays. If I would go in NV, I would replace Kyoshima. I mean, like, it's like the same, you know. I cannot replace someone else. And if I would go in Titan, I would replace RPK or Maniac, plus RPK. So that's the only thing. But I will not replace them. So
I think that's fair. That's a fair answer. Well, I guess to be fair, okay. What if it's not a French team?
If it's not a French team, wow. I never really think about it.
Because your English is getting pretty good, you know. Maybe just maybe. It can
Well,
happen.
I would love to join an international team, but with who? I don't know.
What about an American team?
An
No.
American team. These were too far away, but yeah, why not? Anything can happen, you know.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yes, CS:GO. It's got a bright future. It's growing a lot. You never know.
Exactly.
You never know. All right. So what's our next question here?
Who's your favorite North American team
Who's
and
the
why?
And why? I would just say Cloud9 because I love the players. I love Nothing is so funny, great guy. Shingeras is a great guy. Hiko was a great guy, but he's not Cloud9 anymore. I think Shroud is a great guy. I don't know him, but I think they have a great team. I like them, and they're good.
All right. Do I answer this question as well? Maybe I should answer for my favorite North American team. At the moment, I don't even know who my favorite North American team is. I actually have my eyes on. I think it might be Liquid soon. I'm not sure yet.
Liquid.
I'm liking where they're going as a team, but they have more development to do.
They have big potential.
Yeah. I think they really do. Actually, and I think a common misconception, something that I also got wrong, was that I thought that Adren was still the in-game leader, but he's not been. He's the in-game leader for like 3 matches or something, and it's switched to Daps. I think it is now. I think that's correct. So yeah, Liquid are a very interesting team. Obviously, they have a big brand behind them, and it's quite interesting that obviously
Yeah,
a brand
exactly.
from the StarCraft League world has jumped
That's
over.
really good for CS:GO. I mean.
Yeah, it's exciting. So today I'm gonna say Liquid.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. So what have we got next? Okay, we're gonna hold for a second here. Okay, so I guess that means I can ask you a question. So as far as your entire history of Counter-Strike goes, what has been the greatest moment for you, or the most important moment for you in your entire history of playing Counter-Strike?
Well, it was when I joined Very Games. It was a big step for me because I was playing in good teams, but I like never win tournaments, stuff like this. I was playing with Shoxy and stuff like this, but I never win tournament. And when I joined Very Games, it was 2 years ago, maybe something like this. I knew that I just went further in the game, you know, like salary stuff like this. It was like the beginning of like being professional player. So that was maybe the big.
Were people around you supportive, like friends and family? Did they support you as a professional player? Your desire to be?
Yeah, they do. Like, I started CS:GO at like when I was like 15, something like this. Yeah, the first event, like I did my first event at 15 years old. So my parents, like, they were not like, they didn't like the idea of like going so far away from home. So I did everything to make this happen. Like, someone called my mom, like explain everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was like really difficult for me, but then they just accepted and like everything like worked, you know, like step by step.
Yeah.
Like I just like went further and further, like in China stuff like this. Yeah, they support me. Like my mom is like.
You just reminded me of something
Yeah,
that's quite
she's
funny
like
as well.
she's like watching
Yeah.
all my games. Like when I had the team, she was like watching all my games. She's probably watching me right now.
My mum watches the streams a lot as well. But actually, when I joined Dignitas years and years ago, actually, and I was quite young, I was like 17 at the time or something. Actually, I remember Odie called my mum as well, explained to her some things about what was going on there.
It's
'Cause
normal. I
signing
mean,
a contract at that age is a bit weird.
yeah, I mean, it's normal.
Definitely. So what was okay? We talked about your the greatest kind of period moment. What was the lowest moment? I guess some people could probably guess.
well-
Some horrible things happened recently, of course.
It's right now.
It's right now.
I mean,
Right now.
I mean, you can. I mean, you cannot have like worse than this. I mean, I was in Epsilon like for 6 months, and I did only one event.
Yeah.
One event, and it was with mix, you know, like we didn't practice at all. Like we just went into the event. Okay, guys, let's go. We're gonna have fun, blah blah blah, and we did good at this event. Like, so I was confident for the future, and then we changed every 2 weeks. We changed a player.
Yeah, yeah.
Something happened. Attitude, like always the same reasons. So I didn't do anything for 6 months, and I missed DreamHack Winter. I missed Katowice now. Well, shit happened.
So you have like no sense of progress as a professional now.
Exactly. Since I got kicked from Titan, nothing is going my way. But you know, that's life. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, ease will come. You know. I know.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. C'est la vie. I mean,
Alright.
yeah, it will come. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I can ask you more questions, but this is for the community. So, do we have another question, producer Reese?
If you had to relearn CS again, would you focus on aim or tactical play first?
If you had to wheel on CS again, I would focus to aim, without any doubt. Because aim is like the most important fact you need in CS:GO. If you don't kill the guy who you're fighting with, then you're useless. You know, you can have like the best mind or like brain, anything.
But it's
You
a
need-
shooting game, guys.
You need to kill people.
Gotta shoot people.
You need to shoot. You need to shoot right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
one.
no, I think this is a pretty.
No,
straightforward
that's
one.
really important. I mean,
Yeah.
the aim is like the most important. I mean, when you're pro player, like everyone has brain. You know, everyone has the game sense. Like you have players that have bigger game sense. You have players like me, normal game sense, and then you like, but you need to shoot. You know, you need to shoot right. If you cannot shoot, then that's not good. I mean,
Yeah,
you're not gonna kill anyone.
Yeah, actually, there's like when people are trying to improve, a lot of people kind of get reach barriers and stuff in how they improve their game, and for a lot of people it is actually execution still, but there are a lot of people that struggle on decision making. But I think it takes quite a long time of actually training your execution to really get to a point where decision making can really be a huge step up, because like you say, you like for example, we see this in teams, like this is the biggest difference, isn't it? When you have certain teams, like some, let's take an example, the older LDLC with Happy, where he took that lineup with Uzi and so on to top 4 at that event. Which one was it? Was it Isa Cologne? Was it Cologne? I think was it Katowice?
Yeah, Katowice.
Okay, so that was ages ago. That was like a year ago now, and he did that with a team which they didn't have the skill of like NIP. If that's they wouldn't be able to win that event. There's no way. But you can only go so far without the ability to
of course,
to shoot as well
aim
as
is important, but
yeah.
as a team, you need to play good as well. You need to have the good tactics, the good moves. You need to. If you lost on the map, you're not gonna kill anyone. Like there's smoke, flashes, stuff like this. It's not about killing.
That's why it's like such an awesome game competitively. Because
that's why
yeah.
I love the game. I mean, it's not only about killing people. Like it's not this much.
yeah, exactly. Actually, you know, this reminds me of something else, because esports people don't, you know, a lot of people who don't understand esports, they don't really understand how insane it is, the level of execution that you need, and how hard that is, because it's just a mouse and a keyboard, right? So they don't understand that
They
it's
just
so
They
precise.
just see like people killing people.
Yeah.
They don't really understand. Yeah.
But I'm preaching to the choir here. So, do we have another question, Mr. Reese, Mr. Producer Reese, Lord Producer Reese?
What would you like to achieve in CSGO before you'd be happy retiring?
What do you like? I guess winning a major. It would be nice to win a major, right?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
It would be nice.
I would what about 4 majors?
4 majors.
4 majors in a row? No? Okay, that's too much.
No,
I'm asking too
I
much.
mean, I think I would like to have a team before retiring.
Mm.
I would like to have a team and just not
That's small steps, but your
that's like
team.
the first step, having team, you know,
Yeah.
and then like just doing competitions, like any competition, you know. It's not about measures or anything. Um, just wanna compete anymore again, you know. Just wanna like play against good teams and learn stuff like this.
All right. Do we have a next question? I'm sure we do.
Who's your favourite all-time player from any game?
Who's your favorite all-time player for any game? You wanna answer all this?
Oh, that's a really hard one for me.
From any
From
game.
any game, so I have to pick one out of all the games.
Yeah,
That's
let's see
really
CS:GO.
hard.
Let's talk about CS:GO, right?
So we just keep it in CS.
Yeah, of course.
Keep it in CS. Okay, you go first. I need to think about this.
I would say
I
Shocks.
need to think about this.
I would say Shocks.
I was gonna say Shocks.
I took it.
God damn it.
Well, you wanna say why or?
No. Do
Okay.
you want to say
Uh,
why?
I would say Shocks because so I know him since 2010, something like this, 2010. So yeah, like I played with him. My first good team was with him, and he teach me a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. He teach me a lot of stuff. So that's the first reason. Second reason, he's a beast.
Yeah. of
He's
course,
like
yeah.
potentially he can be the best, like by far, you know. Like you
Oh,
can
yeah,
be-
yeah.
like you can be the best,
Yeah.
but he can be the best like by far away, you know. He can like if if he's motivated, no one can beat him. I'm pretty sure of this. So
Okay. I have oh, sorry. Do you have more points with? Shocks?
well, outside the game, I like him a lot. So
He seems like a really fun dude. Like I've met him as well, and he's just like
He's a great
just
guy.
a really fun guy.
he's a great guy.
It's like he's got a lot of positivity. He's got a really positive attitude,
That's his point. That's the
Yeah.
point I like him.
and that's
for
really good.
instructions. Yeah, that's
I
really
can
good.
imagine that helps so much because I know that because I've met people that are the opposite, that are top level players, and you can feel it. Like you can feel the energy, and we were talking before, like on that nuke game, how the emotional state of a team that can really just completely screw you over. Like if people's emotions start just getting basically killed by let's say bad performance, then that's it. It's over. So
Exactly.
you need your shocksies.
Never give up. Yeah, he brings something in the team, like in the vocal, on the voice. In any way, he brings a lot. So yeah, I think he's the best player.
So I managed to think, and as far as CS:GO goes, I'm actually going to say Happy for 3 reasons. So the first reason is because when I started studying CS:GO massively, like a year and a half ago, I actually discovered Happy when he's playing with that LDLC lineup, because they weren't really a big team back then. But I saw them playing against a much better team. Then I started studying how they played, and I saw he's the in-game leader, and I started to see the strategies that what he was accomplishing with that team, and that really impressed me, and that helped me learn a lot about the game. So that's one reason. And then obviously now he's changed his role as a player completely. So he used to be more of a leader, and just kind of calling the shots and preparing the team, and now he's more freeform. He's got loads of talent to work with. He's got the ability to be a leader. He's got the ability to call the shots, to make the strategies. But also he's got really good taste in TV series. He recommended this awesome TV series to me called Oz, and I watched that, and it's brilliant. It's really old HBO.
Happy's a great player. Like lately, he was not that good like 1 year before, but now he's doing great. Like
Yeah, his fragging
He's
is
improving
with
a lot,
AWP as well
improving
as
a lot.
rifle is quite
a lot
impressive.
of frags, like at the majors in final
Yeah.
games, a lot of frags. He plays really good. He impressed me.
He's done a lot of different roles as well. Like now he's decided to be a
And
lurker.
When I watch
for-
him playing, it's not about aiming, you know. It's
Yeah.
about doing the best moves ever. Like, for example, when he plays CT, he always keep his smoke. He always keep his smoke in his hand, and when he feels like the terrorist is gonna execute the tactic, then he just throws smoke close to him and he stays behind the smoke. So he kill only guys like that go through smoke, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So he always have the best timings. That's why he's
Yeah,
one
that's-
of the best player in CT.
His timing
And
is
in terrorist,
unreal.
he's also one of the best player because he's like the best backstabber, you know.
Yeah.
He always take the best timings everywhere. Like he's patient, and his aim skill is really good, you know.
One thing that's like really funny at the moment is that he discovered this trick where he smokes next to objects, where he can kind of jump onto the object and then just have like almost a one-way smoke at the edge to peek into
Yeah.
areas that aren't safe.
Yeah, he's
Like
he
that's
smokes perfectly. That's
yeah.
if you want
Is
to
anyone
learn
doing
how
that?
if you want to learn how to play CT with smokes and how to play sneaky, you just watch Happy playing. I
Yeah.
mean, you're gonna learn a lot.
It's quite cool how much he's improved. I'm gonna have to throw two other games in here real quick, and I won't do an explanation. But Quake is cooler for those of you Quake fans, because Cooler is a beast, and StarCraft is gonna be Flash because Flash is God. Okay, so let's next question.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
We know what he's gonna say.
Well, you don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know any Belgian player.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you were gonna say no. They all suck. But you just
should I
say you just
should I
don't.
say no, they suck. No, I mean, there's Belgian player, but I don't know them. Like, and I don't think I would make team with them at the moment.
All right.
But why not in the future? We'll see.
All right. Next question, please.
So next question.
Okay, we are waiting for a question. So that means I have to ask you a question. All right. So
Ask
are
me.
you into with your regular life? Are you a sports person? Are you into anything, or are you pure Counter-Strike man? Is Counter-Strike that's the focus? Or are you into other activities at the moment, or what's going on?
Well, at the moment I'm just doing some fitness. Not so much, but mostly I'm playing CS. Yeah, I'm playing CS, streaming, training individually.
So what's actually the hardest thing about? Okay, so at the moment you don't have a team.
I don't.
So what is the next step for you? How do you focus on improving? Because you definitely have, of course, great execution. You know, your technique, your aim is very good. But on the other aspects of the game, how do you approach it? Like, how do you approach studying players, teams, strategies and stuff? Are you thinking about that a lot?
I think
Or?
you should just watch a lot of demos, a lot of matches, trying to watch the moves of the players and the smart players like Happy and stuff like this. You should watch them, learn from them, and yeah, that's it.
So what other players? You said the smart players. So you got Happy. What other players do you think are good to watch demos of?
I would say Shocks. I would say NBK is
Okay.
really smart.
We
as
got a lot
well.
of French guys here.
Yeah, French is best, right?
They have some good CS players. That's very true.
I would say Get Right as well. He's
Mm.
really smart. Snacks is one of the smartest players
Snacks
I've
is
ever
beast.
seen. Um, I don't see anyone from TSM. TSM is like pure aim, you know. It's like
yeah.
they're just going headshot, you know. I don't see anyone like really smart. But yeah, there is a lot of smart players. But I am thinking about Snacks, Sharks, Happy, Get Right.
All right. So I gotta ask you another question. Or do we have another one, producer Reese? Do we have more questions that you can pull up here? Come on, guys. All right. All right.
What tips would you give to a new player to do CS:GO pre-scene? That's we just talk about it. Like you just play deathmatch a lot of deathmatch, because when you play deathmatch, it's not like you playing mixes, you know. When you play deathmatch, you like really train your aim, you know, and the situations of duels, you know, of winning duels, killing people. So you need to get ready for this. You need to get ready for the aim, playing deathmatch a lot. And you need to watch demos. You need to watch demos a lot of matches.
Yeah, watch demos, guys.
A lot of matches, a lot of matches, to be honest.
So, what's your preparation? Let's say before you know, let's say let's say you were on Titan tonight, and you got a bunch of games, maybe 2 or 3 matches to play. How do you approach that? Do you practice you deathmatch for an hour before, or do you just maybe 10 minutes, or how do you warm up?
Exactly. I will try to do my best for the night, so I'm gonna play at least 30 minutes of deathmatch. So this is gonna be at least, you know. And if I don't feel on fire or something, you know, if I don't feel warm enough, I'm gonna play more. So that's how I work. I only play deathmatch. That's the most important for me. And yeah.
All right, I have a question actually about consistency, because I remember when I was playing at high level, one of the hardest things is understanding how to be a consistent player. Because if you start having bad results in the game, then you start to feel terrible. Feel like you're letting your team down, that you're letting your country down, you're letting your mum down.
I know the feeling.
And
How to say? I think first you shouldn't give up. Like you never give up, you know, because you know what you're able to do. And second, it must be a reason, you know, why you're not consistent. So try to find the reason and don't stop playing, you know.
so that's demos, isn't it? That's demos, guys. That
Yeah.
helps finding the reasons.
Find the reason and try to resolve it. And try to play without stopping, you know. You just play and play more. If you're bad, just play.
Okay, so you're ScreaM. When you're playing CS:GO right now, as a professional player, right? Let's say you had a team. What are all the specific roles what do you give the team? What is the value that ScreaM gives the team?
Well, back in the past in video games, I was not backstabbing, but I was on the side of the map. I was not attacker, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like most of the time I was the guy who's gonna end up the round, you know, who's gonna make the clutches.
Right. Okay. So
So I was
yeah.
we can say that I was the clutcher in video games, and in Titan as well. And when I came in Epsilon, I just told myself, why not attacking? You know, why not try to attack and to go first and try something new. So yeah, I cannot really say if it worked.
All right.
I cannot
Fair
really
enough.
say if it worked or not, but I think I would like this. I would like to do this.
All right. So we have another question here.
How did you choose your name and when did you start CS?
You wanna start? DKK.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not going to tell you guys what nickname I came up with when I was like 10 years old, because I changed it to DDK later on when I joined Dignitas in like 2005. But I've been playing CS kind of I've been playing CS since like 2000 because I've just been a massive nerd basically. So the thing for me though was I was always focused on Quake first. That was my competitive game. But CS was like a casual game for me, so I just played loads, just like 1.6 and just Source and everything like that. I think I was even playing since like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. But that was in the background for me. But I've been playing since like 2000 in CS. But yeah, I changed my name to DDK from something that was horrendous that I came up with when I was 10 years old that I won't tell you guys about. Some people will probably know it actually. But yeah, DDK is my initials basically, so it's not original at all. It's terrible. It's horrible. Don't do that. Okay. What about you?
Alright. My nickname. And when did you start? I think. When did you start CS?
In 2000, basically, more or
2000?
less.
Wow.
2000. Just
That's
playing
a long
casually.
time before.
But I played Quake first. CS
Alright,
second.
alright.
Back then.
My nickname. How did I choose my nickname? It just came from a friend. I had the shitty nickname, really shitty nickname. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, I know. There
I'm
you
not
go.
gonna say the nickname, but
We all made mistakes.
I had a really shit nickname, and one of my friends just came and said, "Why wouldn't you take ScreaM?" Like, and I just liked it. It was
Nice.
it was stylish.
Yeah, stylish.
I
Simple.
just took it and like suddenly when I took ScreaM, I just came into the top players.
Nice.
So guys, just change nickname.
So it's not because you scream a lot or something. You don't do that. No. Okay.
I didn't even watch
Right.
the movie. So
Oh, nor have I actually.
and when did you
Probably
start
overrated.
CS? I started in 2006. So
Yeah.
8 years, 7 years before.
Nice. All right. Okay, next one. Let's bring him on.
Any tips for learning how to use smokes and flashbangs properly?
Any tips for learning how to smoke and flashbang properly? Well, you need to go to a server. You need to create a server, and put SVC to 1, and go on YouTube. Type smoke mirage. type smoke best 2, and you just learn the smokes. You need to go on the server and to practice the smoke. It's like this much. You need to practice your aim, and you need to practice the smokes as well. You need to be able to do any smoke anywhere on any map, and you can find it on YouTube. You just type the map and the smoke that you want.
Alternatively, you can go to FACEITTV and find James's smoke videos and use the FACEIT config,
As well.
which is basically all the settings that he said. All right. Next, please. Next, please. Maybe. I think it's being typed out. I can hear the clickety clack. The keyboard. There
Do
it
you
is.
feel that the rest of Titan are holding back Kenny S?
Do you feel this like holding back to KS? I don't think so at all.
No.
I think Kenyas is playing good because of Titan. I think Kenyas feels good with his mate, you know, like he exactly know what to do. His mate exactly know what Kenny do, you know, and yeah, he plays with Titan since 2 years now, with Existence since 2 years. He played a lot with Apex in the past, so I think Kenya's fits good with his teammates, you know. There's no way he's bad because
Yeah.
of them.
Because I can see why people ask this, because everyone sees Kenny S carrying like crazy, like insane amounts of frags, almost having to take down entire teams by himself. So I think it's reasonable that people have to like ask that question, because it's hard for them to see what's happening in the team. They don't
Yeah.
understand necessarily the dynamics. So you definitely feel like it's just Titan. That's how they play. They've set it up this way
Exactly.
that they can get the most out of an extremely talented player.
Exactly. Kenyas is a free player. He can do whatever he wants in Titan. If he say I'm gonna pick A, I'm gonna pick B, like, Existence is not gonna say anything, because he know that Kenyas is like 1 year before in Very Games, Kenyas was not able to do this. He was just staying on his position, trying to kill people. But now 1 year after, he learned how to rotate and stuff like this.
Right,
He
right.
learned how to pick, change position, be surprising, you know. So yeah, he's doing really good.
All right.
But the thing is that when you miss with an up, you miss with an up, you know. Like if Kenyas miss, he misses. So the most of the time, Kenyas, if he's carrying, it's not because of his moves. Like he's moving good, but his shot is just amazing, you know.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
never missed shot. He always, like, he has flick shots, like, amazing. The best AWPer in the world.
All right. What's next?
What do you
What
think
do
of
you think
RPK
of
and his comeback? Do you think he has the potential to be the best player in the world?
Well, the best player in the world.
The best player in the world, I don't think
That's
so.
a tough
but
one.
What do you think about RPK? RPK on Source was the best aimer on Source. He was the best rifle, and then he went to CS:GO. Like he passed to CS:GO. He was good. He was doing good, and I don't know. He had not the same level. Not because he was bad aiming, but he was like on Source. People, like, they were like dumb. Like they were like just doing moves like so easily, you know.
Yeah,
They were
yeah.
like not playing that good, you know. And on CS:GO, people are like more smart, you know. So they're not gonna get killed by RPK so easily. But RPK is still one of the best aimers, I think. I think he can be the best aimer. But I don't think he's gonna be the best player in the world.
Alright.
You need more than aim to be the best player in the world.
The level in CS:GO is actually going higher and higher and higher.
Exactly.
And in Source, you could frag people. It was easier to frag people as well.
Exactly.
So now I guess you have to play a little bit safer in certain spots. You can't rely on guaranteed
Well, it's difficult.
fragging as much.
It's difficult to kill 2, 3 alone, you know.
Yeah.
You need to be really good. I mean, it's not about only aim. So,
Right.
next question again, I guess.
What retired CS 1.6 or CSS player would you like to see in CSGO?
Do you have any 1.6?
Khan. Let's get Khan in there.
Khan?
Let's get Khan in there.
That would
Yeah.
be nice.
Let's get Spawn. Let's get
Spawn,
Spawn.
of course. I like to see a player from Sweden.
Yeah.
Sneel.
Sneal. Yes,
Sneal.
Sneal. I love Sneal.
He was.
He's the best with the FAMAS, but the FAMAS
he-
sucks.
I don't know. Like
this
the
game.
time he was on CS:GO, he was really good at aiming. So it's a bit
Yeah, Sneal was amazing actually.
sad that he
Yeah.
left the game. But you know, life's life.
I forgot until just now that he was my favorite 1.6 player.
Yeah. So any source player, I don't know. I don't know any source player. I don't have it in my mind right now.
Source player, I'm going to say myself. Alright, I'm done.
I
I
didn't.
played Source. Played all the
Okay,
games.
All right. I think next question, I guess.
What are your thoughts on Vox Eminor?
Do you,
Well,
Vox Eminor, the Australian team,
well,
did
I
you follow
didn't-
it that much?
I didn't really check their much, their play style. I don't really know how they play, but I guess they're doing good, right? They
Yeah,
qualified
in
to
Oceania,
they
they're
qualified to ESL Katowice.
yeah.
I think they're doing good.
Yeah, I mean they have really strong players, really strong aimers. I feel like the only
Yeah.
problem for Vox is just that because they've got such a high amount of skill on their team, it feels like they can kind of get away with it in Oceania, whereas they're definitely going to need to be more prepared internationally, like with how the metagame is here and what kind of strategies and the tactics and strategies have to be developed. I think they can get away without that if they're lazy in Oceania, but they're taking it super seriously. So the Vox have shown some good stuff actually from what I've seen.
They can do good.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's going to be really fun to watch them play anyway. And yeah, so much diversity now with all the teams from all over the world. It's good. Okay, what else we got?
Katowice is gonna be
That
insane.
was the last question. All right, so I'm trying to think if I have anything to ask you now that you're here. All right, I can't think of anything. I asked you some questions earlier. Is there anything you want to say to fans, the audience, people that have been watching?
I just wanna say sorry to being bad at casting.
That's fine.
Sorry.
You're good.
I mean, thank
Your
you for
English skills aren't that bad at all. Like you're getting your thoughts out. Like it's working because you don't do this often, do you? So
I never
so
did
hey,
this in my life. So, but it was really funny. I enjoyed it. So thank you for the invitation. Face it. I wanna thank all my supporters, of course. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much, my friends. I appreciate it.
Right, when are you next streaming? Because you're talking to me about your stream earlier.
I stream. So yeah, I'm streaming quite a lot. So you can just follow me on my stream. Yeah, Twitch TV ScreaM. Simple. That's all.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the show then. Just ending our session with ScreaM there for that live AMA. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, follow the channel. We'll be back tomorrow with more awesome Counter-Strike action for the European FACEITTV.